You ready, buddy, for your breakfast? Come on. Come on. Let's go, Tux. Let's go. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Hey there, you. Good morning. Hi. You gonna come get something to eat? Hey, buddy. Good morning, Morris. Panther! Come on, buddy. Panther cat! He's not up here this morning. And I don't see him walking. Panther! Gray's here. And I don't like it when he's not here, he doesn't come right away. That usually indicates he was in a fight and he's not in a good mood. Well, I'll call a little bit more. I had to get Stripe out of the vicinity, but Panther's here now. Uninjured, but maybe a little agitated. He was under the front porch, best I could tell. It's a good boy. Thank goodness my baby's okay. It's walk time. Gotta get the walk in so I can get up to Guardian Angel and meet Michelle for shopping day. Don's got a busy day ahead, unfortunately. Remember those fingerprints he had made? And they said they were smudged and not good enough, and he has to go get his fingerprints made again. How annoying is that? You might remember it was raining that day. So Greg Fischel, who used to do the weather on WRAL, is now doing the weather on Patreon. And he's got a bunch of people to sign up who are interested. And he was saying yesterday, put up this nifty chart, that we are kind of neck and neck with the hottest year in recent record, 2010, for the most days over 90 degrees. That year ended up being like 56 or something. It went up into September. We were having 90s, which is really unusual. And 2011 was on track, but then after yesterday's date, it dropped off significantly. And, you know, August, September were not a lot of over 90 degree days. And this year we're right at the precipice of, are we going to have 90 degree days into September and be edging onto that record, or are we going to slack off? We've had, you know, a good number of records over 90 days, over 90 degrees. So we're on pace for a lot, but as the chart showed, it can either keep going or it can really fall off. And we're all pulling for it to fall off here. Maybe not in August, but certainly in September. I'm just saying it is very hot out here this morning. The humidity is up. Yesterday it was like 95 or 96 degrees when we walked at Wake Tech a short distance to go to the bookstore. The heat coming off the asphalt. It was just miserable. And I think today is like 92 or something. And it's just plenty hot still. It's just plenty hot. This is our second lap. Not a lot of people out here today. We have seen the camp kids. Yesterday morning, the EMT showed up. One of the camp counselors had, I want to say fainted, was down on the ground outside over here. We didn't, you know, get any other details. We said a little prayer that he or she would be okay. Kind of scary for the kids and the other counselors, and I don't know. Hopefully it was something simple like didn't drink or eat enough and just, you know, got the feeling faint. I haven't seen any older people with the kids this year. There's an older person working the splash pad. You know, usually young 20-somethings do the camp, run the camps, maybe with somebody overseeing. I don't know. It looks all status quo, business as usual over there today, though. So, like I said, we sure hope that person was okay. A couple of the town employees had their kids in the camp and looked over to make sure, you know, it wasn't their kid. Obviously, that would scare you a bit. Don's not letting me pick up trash this week because of my back. We think all of the up, down, and in motion too was actually contributing to the problems I was having. I mean, best I can tell is the cyst is just really large again. It's presenting slightly differently, but similarly. So it's at L5S1 on the right side, but I think it might be big enough it's affecting things on the left side now too. It's not good. And walking doesn't seem to cause me too much trouble. But sitting and bending aren't good. Jules is always such a great sight to see at the end of the walk. My sweetheart pulled Ruby out for me. Yay! I'm always running late. I can always use all the help I can get. Good morning, Ruby. So twice now Ruby's been in service, and then after service, Sentry mode settings have not been retained. So I have Sentry off at home, so we aren't setting it off every time we walk in the garage. And because we have other cameras watching the cars in the garage, you know, I'm just comfortable doing that. And when she comes back from service the last 2 times, Sentry mode at home is not excluded anymore, and we start getting these Sentry events. So I don't know, it must be a little glitch in the profile settings when they hook up the computers to the cars. That'd be my guess. Not the end of the world, but it ought to get fixed. The product that we worked on at IBM, Don and I, Information Management, the mainframe help desk, had a lot of profile settings and things that, you know, were saved for the TSO user when they logged on to MVS, when they logged on to the mainframe. And those profile things getting messed up and being kept straight it's a thing. So I'm not too surprised about it, but you know, if I had a really great way to report it, I would report it with some doc, but I don't got a good way to report it, so. And it is pretty minor. There's a 3 parked on Main Street. I also passed the Polestar down by Mineral Springs. It was that, I don't think it was black, I think it was a really dark gray. I think that's the one that I may have seen over by Guardian Angel one time before. Oh my God, I have autopilot this morning. I just looked down and realized that I don't have any alerts that I have autopilot. Wow, quick, I ought to engage it while I can. It's funny. Not even sure I remember how to flip the stalk anymore. Yay! I don't think the beta's turned on right now, and that's not because I turned it off. That's because when she decided I couldn't have autopilot anymore, she, you know, disabled the function. So it's just regular autopilot, not FSD beta autopilot, but still. Oh, how I've missed you, autopilot. There's a Model X over here when you pull into the parking lot and you see the wing up. It's blue. She had a child in a car seat. Good morning. She brought me presents. She brought me black cat presents. I'm pretty excited. You got a new one. Now who is this?
This is The Corpse Bride by Tim Burton.
Michelle is in Halloween motion, full speed ahead. I like it. For the grandkid I wish I had one day. Hope to have one day, not too soon, but that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Always got to check out the books. I don't see any picture frames today that are super interesting, unfortunately. I'd love to have something like that if we had only had a place to put it. Live with no excuses, love with no regrets. I've never seen anything like it. They're ice skates. Wooden ice skates. My mom went to Holland like for her high school college trip, and she brought back a pair of the wooden shoes, which are still in a box in the attic somewhere. And I think this is probably like a similar thing. It's so cute. The Spock ears, I love it. We were talking about how sad we were about Nichelle Nichols passing this week. Yeah, really sad. Godzilla. Michelle's happy. Is he gonna be a Halloween prop?
Oh, we love Godzilla.
Okay, so the horror room prop. And then I found these socks. It looked like they were not worn. I'm so excited.
Oh, look at the bees. Buzz off.
Buzz off. That's carrying holes in the jeans to a whole new level. Get it? Whole new level. Ah. Very pretty. It's a good repurposing of some of the cups and saucers and the little vases and all the silk flowers they get in. Michelle's off to pick up Connor at Westlake. Connor's the only one in school yet. Tell Connor I said hi, to do good in school. Bye. Michelle's son's Devin is starting at Campbell a couple days after Johnny and Sam. I'm on my way to take Johnny to Taekwondo. I guess I all of a sudden decided that we were going to clean out his TV, computer, game, homework room, the green room. It wasn't in bad shape, but we needed to do some things to get ready for the start of the school year. So charging calculators and Chromebooks and do the backpack and put away some stuff. So Johnny and I, we wore ourselves out. I don't know how long we worked back there, probably a couple hours. Enlisted Dawn to come help carry some things out to Ruby, up to the attic. But we're not totally done, but we made really good strides.